get things back to where they used to be when your dad and those guys were around?
Yeah, I mean, this the University of Florida is everything to me. So I want to be a catalyst to help them get back, help us get back to where it used to be, to dominance over the country. And I think we can do that. I think we have the right guys, right tools in place, and I think we're going to do it here very soon. And it's important to me. I put my heart, my blood, sweat, and tears, everything into the University of Florida to help us get back into what we used to be.
What is it that you think needs to happen? I mean, obviously wins, but
yeah, I think we need leadership. I think we need guys to come together and rally together and just put their all out into the field. Man, we got the talent. We just need to have the right play callers and everything in the right place for us to be successful. And that's on and off the field, man. We got a lot of work to do in the weight room and all that, and learning the new scheme, new coaches, and everything.
Is that kind of your plan, to come in and be a vocal leader?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's the best thing that I can do, man. And that's the role that the coaches that they see me having, being a vocal leader. The linebacker is kind of like the leader of the defense, so I need to be as vocal as I can, but still, earn my way up, work my way up to the top, and work really hard to earn those guys' respect, so they do listen to me.
How surprised were you that Jay Pittman left, and what was your kind of reaction to all that?
Yeah, I mean, I was very surprised by it. I kind of found out how everyone else found out about through social media. But it's no hard feelings with him. I was very shocked because I've been committed to him for almost 2 years, man, and that was really my guy. We got really close over that span, and I love him to death. But he just did what's best for him and his family. So it was surprising, but that's good for him. We're both gonna go do our separate things, go our separate ways, and meet each other at the top.
Is there an issue? Your dad tweeted about it being a business, but is there an issue you think with just the business as a whole, where something like that can happen right after signing day? Did you have an issue with it as well?
I mean, I did because I didn't know how it kind of played out. I'm not gonna put his business out there, but the way it played out, it kind of wasn't his fault. So I was really mad. I was kind of sad about it too, that he up and left that quickly. It was about the day after I signed, so it did hurt because I didn't know about it. So I thought he was kind of just stabbing me in the back. But it's kind of a business as a whole, college football. The whole college football world is all a business as one whole. So it's not just the University of Florida that's doing shaky business or anything. It's just the way of the world and how it goes.
Is that maybe a lesson learned, to not get so attached to?
Absolutely. I learned the lesson. I learned it at a young age. I learned it the hard way. Not commit to a coach, commit to a program.
Are you happy your dad expressed his feelings publicly, or are you?
No, I am. I'm glad what my dad did. I back him on whatever he does, and I think it'll end up helping the university in that way. Helping us in the program. Be more vocal and communicate better.
Did Billy Napier reach out to you all that day?
He
what did he have to say?
He did, yes, sir. He's explained the situation, and that he found out just like we did too. Billy Napier being the head coach, he found out kind of the same way we did, and we kind of talked it out, and he told us that that I was in good hands. The next linebacker coach, he's going to be a great coach, so he kind of expressed to me that there's nothing to worry about.
Has he talked to you about that? Has he, talked to you about who he may hire? Or
yeah,
whatever?
he talked to me about who he may hire, who I want to see hired, who I thought the other guys in the room would want to see hired, and we kind of discussed a few names and everything like that.
Have you talked to Coach Bateman since he left?
I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I kind of wished him farewell, and I wished him good luck on his journey, and he did the same to me. So we'll see each other week 3 of the season.
There's certainly frustrations after year 2 of Billy Napier, and with that comes let's fire him and move on. But do you still believe in the vision, and what is that vision been expressed to you?
Absolutely, I believe in the vision ever since I committed. Before he played his first game as a coach, I see Coach Napier is a brilliant guy. He's a great coach, and I think we just need to trust in him, trust the process. Nothing's going to happen overnight. We obviously want to win games. We obviously let our emotions get in the way of that. We all want to be the best team, but we all got to be patient, man. And a lot of programs are turned around after the second year, and hopefully we're going to be one of those programs. We have a winning season, 8-9 games, and we do our thing. And I really do believe in them, and we're going to turn it around.
Do you think you're going to be a starter right away?
I mean, I hope so.
We don't ask that of a lot of freshmen, but do you?
I hope so. That's the goal. That's the dream. I got to work for it. I'm going to grind for it.
Do you see the potential for it? Do you see
It's
the
possible.
spot?
It's possible. Yeah, it's possible for sure.
Coach Napier mentioned on signing day just the need for linebackers there. I mean, what do you think about just the opportunity they have there from what you've seen in the roster?
Yeah, the opportunity is a big opportunity. Having the opportunity to come play and play a role in my dream school is all I can really ask for, man. So having Napier say that means a lot to me, and it makes me go even harder. Having that opportunity, it's just like something that I gotta go get. I can't just sit back and let it come to me. I gotta go grab it. So that's what I'm gonna do.
You mentioned that you had, like Alabama trying to get you on a visit. Florida's obviously coming by. They're talking to you. They ended the schedule rough. What was their message of just kind of assuring you?
Yeah, they reassured me that, there was a lot of factors, Graham getting hurt and a lot of factors going into why the season ended the way it did. I mean, we were a few plays and a few points away from winning 8 games, Missouri game and all those games. We were really close to pulling it out. So we just need to improve our game management and things like that. Arkansas game too, and just pulling out those wins, and we would have a better season.
With Napier and them talking just again about the need for linebacker, you're an early enrollee. How much do you think that's going to benefit you for a position they're talking about? This was a priority position for them this cycle.
I think it'll benefit me a lot, and so I moved down from Atlanta to Gainesville just so I can early enroll and get that step on my peers and my opponents, and I think that's really important for me, getting in the weight room and learning the playbook, learning the scheme, and getting really close with the guys so we build that bond and build that camaraderie so it can show on the field.
What do you think you need to do from now to fall camp to be ready to be that starter?
I think I just need to be the best version of myself on and off the field, sharpening my mind, sharpening my body, working hard, getting in the weight room and doing everything that I can to be the best version of myself for my teammates and everyone in the program.
It's one thing to have the DC leave, but you had some guys in the transfer portal that were brought in by Billy, you had some recruits decommit. What maintained your faith in it?
Yeah, I mean, everybody can go and do what they want. I mean, if you were to leave, you weren't really a Gator at heart. So we don't want you. They say if you're not Gator, you're a Gator bait. So we're gonna attack you just like we do everyone else, man. So they can do whatever they need to do, and they can go their separate ways. But we're just focused on what's going on in our program, not where everybody else is going. We're just focused on what we need to do.
Do you embrace the?
I was going to say as a follow-up, DJ kind of talked about a little bit too, just sort of embracing the fact that you're, I don't know, a guy who just believes in commitment. Was the same thing for you?
Absolutely, I do believe in commitment. I do believe in all of that, and I believe on I lost my train of thought. I mean, I was really close with the guys. I was close with Xavier, close with Isaiah. Man, I love those guys to death, and I hope they become Hall of Famers and be everything they want to be. But those are my guys, and I love them to death. But I mean, we just got to go on without them. We can't sulk on the past and sulk on anybody leaving or anything. We just got to grind with the guys we got, man, and just do the best we can.
Were you trying to flip any of them back?
You guys were around the program, you and DJ, a lot. How's the relationship with the current freshmen? I mean, you guys are going to play an important role in getting it back.
Yeah, we love the current freshmen, man. We have some of the most freshmen played in the whole country. They're dogs. They're great people on and off the field. They're great players, and we're real close with them. We love them, so you gotta love who you go to work with every day. So it's enjoyable being around those guys and having them in the locker room. And that's the first class. That's Billy Napier's first class. We're just gonna keep doing it class after class after class, and building it into a powerhouse.
Is there a sense of pressure at all, though? Just as soon as you get
absolutely.
to win right away?
Absolutely, yeah. Pressure is a privilege, though, and I think pressure will, have us give us the strength to be the team that we need to be to keep Napier in the building and keep all those guys and all those coaches that we built those relationships with us, so we can keep continuing on this path.
You were there at the start. You were a very vocal recruiter.
Yeah.
What was the guy this year that you thought you may have had that didn't end up in the class?
That I thought this year?
Yep. The guy that you worked hard, you thought you were going to get him, and it didn't end up working out.
Yeah, I thought we were going to get Jeremiah Smith. I did think that, but I think we're still working on Zay Mincy, working on him, and that's about it. Yeah, actually.
How important, and this may be a question you hadn't thought about, but you're a guy who believes Florida through and through. You've seen it from day one. Whatever. Do you plan to maybe have that conversation with the guys in the locker room of, hey, this is what it takes?
Oh, absolutely. You got to have pride for the logo, man. You got to ride hard for the University of Florida, that Gator that you wear across your chest, that blue and orange, man. You just got to eat, sleep, and breathe it, man, and let it ride through your veins, and it'll the winning factor will produce itself on the field if you do that. If you be where your feet are.
After the initial shock of Bateman, right after signing day, was there any thought of getting out of the letter? Or, I mean, was it not that big of a shock?
No, it was
Right,
definitely
like,
a huge shock,
but not, like,
but
drastic
not
to the
enough.
point where I'm like, I'm out.
Yeah, not enough for me to try to get out of my letter of intent. I do wish it would have happened before I signed it, because after signing it was like wow. But it was very, very shocking. But I was not planning on trying to get out of my intent. I committed to University of Florida. I didn't commit to Coach Bateman.
So even if you left before signing day, you would have still.
Yeah, I would have stayed.
It'd have just been like, all right, at least I know this.
Yeah, at least I know what I'm
Understood.
getting into before I sign.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.